Welcome to the Read Aloud for the Unit 2 Analytical Essay assignment. This assignment requires you to read an article. The article is titled, "What Challenges Have You Overcome?" So I am going to read through the article, and at the end I will also review the prompts for the essay assignment. So your directions for this assignment: read the article below, then choose one of the 3 prompts to answer as your essay. There is a rubric at the bottom that we will review in class. Make sure you're looking at this prior to completing your essay. And of course, you will submit to the Dropbox when finished. What challenges have you overcome? The Times is full of articles every week about people who have overcome challenges of all kinds and have learned from failure. What challenges have you overcome? Maybe they haven't been as outwardly dramatic as that of this teenager who runs track even though her multiple sclerosis causes her to collapse after every race. But perhaps they have felt dramatic and difficult to you. In For Runner with MS, No Pain While Racing, No Feeling at the Finish, Lindsay Krause writes, "When a pack of whip-thin girls zipped across the finish line of the 1,600-meter race at a recent track meet here, the smallest runner's legs wobbled like rubber, and she flopped into her waiting coach's arms. She collapses every time she races." Kayla Montgomery, 18, was found to have multiple sclerosis 3 years ago. Defying most logic, she has gone on to become one of the fastest young distance runners in the country, one who cannot stay on her feet after crossing the finish line. Because MS blocks nerve signals from Montgomery's legs to her brain, particularly as her body temperature increases, she can move at steady speeds that cause other runners pain she cannot sense, creating the peculiar circumstance in which the symptoms of a disease might confer an athletic advantage. But intense exercise can also trigger weakness and instability. As Montgomery goes numb in races, she can continue moving forward as if on autopilot, but any disruption, like stopping, makes her lose control. "When I finish, it feels like there's nothing underneath me," Montgomery said. "I start out feeling normal, and then my legs gradually go numb. I've trained myself to think about other things while I race to get through. But when I break the motion, I can't control them, and I fall." At the finish of every race, she staggers and crumples. Before momentum sends her flying to the ground, her coach braces to catch her, carrying her aside as her competitors finish and her parents swoop in to ice her legs. Minutes later, sensation returns and she rises, ready for another chance at forestalling a disease that one day may force her to trade the track for a wheelchair. MS has no cure. Your task is to choose one of the following prompts to respond to in order to write your analytical essay. Number 1, what do you think about Kayla Montgomery's determination to run even if she collapses after every race? Be sure to reference the article in your response. Number 2, whom else do you admire who has confronted a challenge and overcome it? How is their challenge similar to Kayla's? Be sure to reference the article in your response. Number 3, when have you ever faced a challenge of some kind? Consider not just physical challenges, but emotional, academic, interpersonal, or artistic challenges as well. What did you do? What happened in the end? How is your challenge similar to Kayla's? Be sure to reference the article in your response. Remember to read the rubric on the next page for essay guidelines, including content, word length, and textual evidence. We will go over the rubric several times in class, and you can write your essay directly on this document. The page will expand as you write. All right, guys, thanks for listening.